Okay, so this is the live stream that you guys have been waiting for. Welcome, I'm today's host for the talk show, Destiny Aitsuji. Your favorite author, ForeverPupa, is here, and this is why I have viewers waiting in the stream for like the very first time. Oh my god, you guys make me so nervous. Pupa told me that you guys are hyped. Can I see more hype in the chat? Send Pupa love. This is going live. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about the new book for his spirity entry. So the Raven was a black swan, loves a black swan. So this is a first read, which also means that I have not read. I did a review swap with Pupa. It's a no read, and then after that he was like, "Can I have an opinion from someone who doesn't really read romance? Because I'm a mainly kind of reader and author, and I'm kind of hard boiled, even though I have boobs. So this is gonna be an interesting stream for both of us and for everyone on stream now. Yeah, okay, Pupa, you are very loved. He's gonna like the playback. We're gonna clip this for him, alright? So, all the hypes, all the virtual hugs, thank you so much. I will pass it on to Pupa. So, before we start, I'm gonna introduce Pupa to the people who have not met his awesomeness yet, okay? So, a general introduction of Pupa for all you guys. This is his page, so web novel. He writes on web novel. He's a very cute person. So as you can see, all his emojis are so lovey-dovey. And he's a very soft person. He's a very kind person. He's a very nice person. And he's also a talented author. And I would just like to say, any BL fans, any Yaoi fans, any Fujoshis, Fudanshis, all in the chat right now, because Pupa is one of the leading people on web novel supporting this genre. And I'm very proud to say that yes, I also support the same camp. So BL is my thing. If it's your thing, you let him know. We're all very supportive in this community. So yeah, this is Pupa's page. Let's take a look at some of his works. Alright, so briefly let you know what I actually saw when I first met Pupa together with a bunch of LGBT authors under the content editor Chloe. So this is, I think, his very first work should be Gardenia of Blooming Desire, and I actually read it. And I tell you honestly that I don't read a lot of original works, but Pupa's work, I actually read it for like a long time. So all you readers who actually knew him, you probably started from here as well. So this is like his very, very, very first work. It was so well written. I was so impressed. And Pupa said that he hasn't really ventured into writing before. So that's kind of new. And then after that, he branched out to things like Misty C or Secretly Reads BL. So this one's a very fluffy kind of thing. It's a very different vibes from what he gave in Gardenia of the Blooming Desire. At the same time, the one that shot Pupa to fame, a lot of you know him when you read Quick Transmigration Homewrecker System. So yeah, this is currently hot and it's trending, but this is not why we're here today. Today, we're gonna be here to take a look at his newest work. You guys know about the web novel Spiritually Entry. So if you guys don't know about the competition, please go and check out my other blogs, my YouTube videos, my whatever not. I talked about it a lot. And if you don't know, there's prize money to be won. So any of you who actually want to give this a shot, you can join. It has started. Okay, just an update. It has started. It started on the 29th of March. So today we're going to be looking at this, as well as a new book that he just shared with me today. Like, oh, I started this on a whim. So, enough about this. Let me give him a call. Fingers crossed that he will pick this up. Ah! Yes, all 12 of your viewers are waiting for you, but I can hear my own echo. What's wrong? Are you actually pulling this? Right. So okay, let's test this again. All right. So is my voice echoing? No. Okay. Great. It's good. It's good. Okay. 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 We're good. Right. So you. Mm-hmm. We got hypes. I'm so clipping this. You are so loved, pupa. Okay, you're ready. Right. Let's try and get to this. I still can hear echo, but we'll try and ignore that. Okay, so you want to introduce to the readers your rent a boyfriend, get a free husband work? Okay, here we go. You can.
Busy with two things, career and BL. I mean, aren't we all though? I love BL so much. She was too busy working as a secretary and gushing over handsome men in BL, in BL manhwa or manga. I love all of them. To bother finding a man, she had decided to never marry because she didn't want to be dragged down by a lousy husband. But her traditional parents want her to marry as soon as possible before she became a leftover woman. Uh, annoyed by her parents and endless Annoyed by her parents' endless nagging, she downloaded a currently popular app around a boyfriend. Out of necessity, she picked the cheapest out of them all, so she could rent him for 2 days to meet her parents. Who would have thought the cheapest boyfriend turns out to be her boss' son? So he is like fu or die or rich second generation. And this is a very small excerpt. You never told me that you are the heir of the young group, Xing said. And you never told me that you are my dad's secretary. I'm screwed now, Yang Menghu said. This is WSI entry, First Love Slice of Life. 5 chapters per week update, hopefully. Because when I'm writing Mr. CEO Secret Lyrics BL, it actually has a great reception, great reviews, but I cannot really write that a lot. So like only one chapter a week or 2 chapters a week. Pardon for that. So please give this one a lot of support, and the and my another entry, the Raven loves a black swan. Thank you so much. Mwah. I'm done.
Your Sims are gonna go crazy. You just give them a flying kiss.
Yeah.
On top of a podcast worthy kind of entry for reading your synopsis.
Oh, my face is red. Whew. Whew.
Alright, so you guys heard. So Pupa is working very hard. If you like the work, if you want to support him, please stone him.
Yes, stone me. Shower me, daddy. Shower me, daddy. And mommy. Yes, you can hear me. For those who might think that I'm still a woman, no, I'm a man, which is quite weird, right?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so like the pupa is like the kind of like the mascot who writes LGBT, and then I thought it was like, oh, fellow Fujoshi, and lo and behold, no, this one is not a
Oh,
no, this is not a lady.
this is not a lady.
But you're still single, right?
Yeah, but it's complicated.
It's complicated. Single looking, kind of complicated. Yeah, send him lots of
Yes.
love, okay?
Yes.
All right, so we want to talk about the one that we are here today for. So this is The Raven Loves a Black Swan.
Yes. Oh, this is serious stuff, serious stuff.
So I heard that this is not LGBT tagged.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh. So this is like a new thing for me.
Mm. All right, so would you like to read the synopsis for your dear readers?
I would love you to read it first because you are the host.
Okay, so dear readers, know that I have not actually read this in person simply because I wanted this to be kind of like a first read reaction based kind of stream. So for you guys, you might have read it. Let me know, let Pupa know what you think in the comment section. He's watching while I read this. Right, so I shall begin now. Right,
Mm-hmm.
The Raven Loves a Black Swan. So let me be your comfort because I also longed for yours. Anna Moore was a regular young woman, working two jobs to support her sickly mother and little sister. She thought her life would be like this forever until a fairy godmother appeared in her dream and offered her a contract. Okay, at this part, I want to tell you that I don't have a very strong impression of fairy godmothers, but this sounds more like a fairy god demon. Did you take this from somewhere?
Very good, Demon.
Yeah. Okay, so for the price of $750,000, money-driven Anna accepted the offer and transmigrated in the fairy tale of Kingdom Lunaris as the Black Swan. She needed to find the White Swan, the main character of the story, and fulfill her happily ever after ending. Yeah, I
Mhm.
was right. So this is a fairy god demon. Right, so little did Anna know it wouldn't be as simple as she expected. So Anna's fate was inexplicably intertwined with that of the kingdom of Lunaris and its cursed prince. A prince chained and locked away because of his dark power, Prince Corvus Lunaris. Can Anna find the White Swan and give her a happy ever after? And what does the Dark Prince Corvus have to do with her fate? Together, Anna and Corvus will find the meaning of self love, acceptance, and how two lonely souls complete each other in solace. So, again, this is a WSA entry. It's Transmigration, First Love, for your romance. Yeah, so I wasn't wrong, right? It's a fairy god demon.
Yeah. Yes, I already set my I forgot to set my Discord to do not disturb. Pardon. Yes, yes, done. I'm done. I'm done.
Okay,
Sorry, guys.
right.
Actually, that's my very first time to know that there is such thing as do not disturb option. Like for real.
Oh, what?
Yes. Like do not disturb. Oh, so that's the function.
It
Wow.
mutes the ping. Oh my god.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, now you know. Thank you, NVGBK.
Okay, thank you. Thank you guys.
Mm. Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, this is the
You.
hypnosis thing. Why the hell is it 4.99 ratings?
Well, because I have lots of friends.
It should be a 5. It's too early for a
Yeah, I
4.9.
mean, that one guy is very evil.
Okay, let's look at who is this bugger. I'm gonna scroll.
Yes.
Who is this bugger? That's me, by the way. So I'm like 100% biased review. That's 5 stars. But I did say I was gonna do a live stream and read it.
Would you mind to check the my second cover?
The second cover?
Yeah, later in the very top comment review section.
ちょっとどこ？あ、ここだ
Mm-hmm.
よ。はい。じゃあ皆さん、take a look at this cover. It's the second cover. Which one do you prefer?
Yeah, that one.
You prefer
Which
this
one you
one?
prefer? This is the first dance of Anna and Corvus under the moon.
Mm. Do you guys
Oh.
actually like this, or do you guys actually like the other one?
Mm-hmm. Actually, both of them are commissioned to two a LGBT plus author. This one, the second cover is commissioned by Sleepy Cola,
Mm-hmm.
and this current cover is commissioned by uh, Heather Anare. If you know a gorgeous white,
知らないけど okay. I know now.
yes.
Okay, so actually, I kind of like how Black Swan is actually black here. I saw what you did. I saw what you did. You readers probably missed it. I don't know. Maybe I'm anal or something. Is that black? No, that's not black. Okay, the top one's not black, but this one's black. Right? So, you guys in the comment section, reading this and seeing this, you just let Pupa know in his Discord, in his Instagram, in his whatever thing. Okay, just stalk him and spam him what you think is better. So it's like the one that is currently used or the one that's in the comment section, the review section. So yeah, whichever it is, like I'm using the official cover for the thumbnail. Okay, let's get back to finding that bugger who didn't give you 5 stars. Which motherfucker is that?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, which
Who?
who how am I seeing things? Why can't I find it? Hold up, let me do the
That
list.
the bottom? I think the bottom.
Bottom. Ah, we found that fucker. Resurgent?
Resurgent.
Who the wait a
I
second.
gave him a 5 star.
I
This is breach of contracts. This is literally breach of contract.
okay guys, please find this reviewer and then please make sure to spam in the comments and make him take it down and redo it because this is not a good person. Okay, who is this person?
I'm sorry, Resurgent. I'm sorry.
Let's take a look at his profile. Huh, now we know his profile. Ha ha ha. This is the power of internet. This is the power of social media influencing. This is the power of power. Yeah, he's gonna get stoned. Spam him. Ask him to change it, okay? This is unacceptable. What the hell?
I'm sorry, Res, but you are going to get stoned.
Yeah, stone him. Stone him. Go get him. Okay. Alright, so while we leave that to your very loyal army of readers, let's check out. Oh my god, you have 19 chapters. And just
I
for
have
memes,
19.
yeah, just for memes, it's like 19 hours ago for your 19th chapter. You want to make a commemoration for this? I'm sorry. Okay, so like I said, I have not read this, so I'm gonna do the reading. And today you're gonna hear your lovely pupa's voice. So he's gonna be reading a lot of these things, and then I'll just play Anna. Was that the plan?
Yes, Anna and Corvus. I will play Corvus, and you please play Anna.
I will
Wait, let me
try.
bring it first because this will be quiet.
Okay, I clicked in. You can read it on your own on the phone or something. I'll just go through it. Oh my god, you have 12 comments. You are freaking popular, Mr. Famous. What are you doing on my small channel?
Well, I'm here because because I love your channels, duh, bruh. The heck, bruh.
Don't lie to me. I just
Oh,
started
come on,
this.
come on. Okay,
Okay, so the first one is I'm starting it. So you ready?
okay. That's your sin because that's Anna first.
Okay, so Mr. Raven, have you ever heard the rumor about Prince Carvus? I heard he is chained inside the tower because of his uncontrollable power. He accidentally killed his father and little sister. And I said,
Continue.
do I have to?
Yes, yes,
Oh, shit.
yes.
Okay, welcome to my voice acting career, my debut. Okay, the Raven.
My face is also red as F. Ooh,
I hope my boyfriend doesn't see this. He's gonna judge
oh my
me.
god.
Don't
Oh
tell
my
my
god,
boyfriend.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. let me be cool pupa. Let me be cool pupa.
Okay, okay. The raven perched on her shoulder, made clucking sounds in response. Anna smiled and fed the raven with the bread for her dinner as a maid. She already took this raven as a pet since it perched on her shoulder whenever she was outside. I know that you cannot understand me, Mr. Raven, but I pity that cursed prince. Imagine being locked up for your entire life because of a sin you couldn't control. Sometimes I just want to give him a big hug and rub his head. I will tell him that everything is alright. And I said, she glanced at the raven on her shoulder that suddenly flew away. The raven circled around the middle of the lake before a strong gust of dark wind engulfed the raven's body, and the raven turned into a man who was feared across the kingdom. Prince Corvus Lunaris.
Prince Corvus stood in the middle of the lake, showered by the full moon. He grinned at Anna. Then hug me and rub my head, Anna. Embrace me, or. Prince Corvus suddenly disappeared from his position and reappeared behind Anna. He hugged Anna from behind, or I shall embrace you first. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh.
You have a
My
second
face.
part.
Whew, my god. Mhm.
Okay, scene break.
Yes. Another excerpt. Whew. So we should continue with the next excerpt.
You wanna do the no, don't come closer, I don't wanna hurt you.
Okay, okay, I will do it. I will do it. Let me just prepare first because I'm very nervous. Whew. No, no, don't come closer. I do not want to hurt you. Prince Corvus hid deeper into the cave as his body emitted deadly miasma. He didn't want to hurt the girl that he liked. He knew how dangerous and deadly he could be with his uncontrollable power.
Anna smiled. She crouched in front of the cowering prince and said, Prince Corvus, remember what Moon Lady said? A witch and a cursed prince, a black swan and the raven. Two can find comfort in each other. Let me be your comfort because I also longed for you.
Oh. Okay, that's good. Not gonna lie, that's good.
A moment of silence for my damaged pride and handsomeness.
Yes. Oh my god, my damage pride also. uh, me thought, wait. Someone thought that Pupa is a girl. I mean, well, now that you know, I'm a very handsome man in real life, very cool, a certified top, a certified TOP. Okay, so please do not. So please always know that I'm a certified top. Okay, continue.
Oh, rest in peace, myself. I don't know what to expect for chapter 2, I'll be honest. Like I said, I'm not a romance kind of person, so reading this is just like
Oh god.
okay, for you guys who are Pupa's fans, if you don't know Aitsuji, let me describe myself in one word. Handsome, okay? So like I'm a very handsome girl. I'm a male lead writer, okay? I write hardcore stuff. So it's yeah, so we have a certified top and an alpha boss bitch, okay? Um well, I would like to tell you that this is not our real personality. We're just being very fan servicing today. So yeah, that's just it, man. Stop. No, I'm not doing this again after today.
My face is still red, Atsuji. Holy frick.
I need holy water after this. I'm not pure anymore. I need to go back to
Yes.
BL.
Uh,
I need
I
my.
mean, if you read my BL, that still reminds me that I just write something very weird in my BL.
Is it papa pa?
More. I mean, if you see the titles of my R18 chapter, it's like I'm starting to question my own my own morality.
Why am I not surprised? It happens for me as well. Oh my god, we should do a collab.
Yeah.
It'll be an unholy union.
Yeah, unholy union. This is after this. All of you guys who is currently listening, After this, you should swim in holy water, okay? Because this is totally unholy.
Okay, let me take a break. Chapter 2, The Hardworking Swan. One hop, two hops, spin and jump. The light engulfed Anna's body as she felt her body start shrinking, and then she dove inside the lake and emerged as a black swan with beautiful black feather. It was a summer night, and her body was aching after the whole day cleaning the royal palace. It was the part of her job, but sometimes she wished it could be easier. I mean, she get paid. She get paid for being a maid.
Yes.
Okay, she's getting paid. The girl works it hard. Okay, so it had been about a month since she suddenly transmigrated into this medieval-esque kingdom, Lunaris Kingdom. It was a prosperous kingdom with trade and gold mining as its primary source of income. The land was also blessed with fertility. Thus, the kingdom did not lack wealth. Okay, so
Mhm.
mm, but it's very passive. No war, no conflict, but I can sense something is wrong. Anna elongated her swan neck as she stared at the palace quite far from the lake. It was Lunar Palace, where the moon shone brightly over the palace every night. And when the full moon appeared, it would shower the highest tower of the palace with its gentle light, the Prince's Tower. Prince Corvus Lunaris, the second prince of the Lunaris royal family, was the one living in the tower. Okay, the rumor said that Prince Corvus is isolated because he is harmful. I wonder what kind of harm gets you locked inside a tower for 10 years, Anna wondered. She had no idea about the royal family except that the king was already deceased, while the queen, Queen Syria, was the temporary ruler until the crown prince Ignis can rule with a clear mind. I wonder what really happened inside the royal palace, Anna pondered. I've been working for a maid for 1 month, and the only royal members I saw are Her Majesty Queen Syria and the Crown Prince Ignis. Queen Syria was in her mid-40s. She had auburn hair and noticeably sharp eyes, as if she could see through your heart. But when Anna focuses on Queen Syria's eyes, she could see the exhaustion and sadness lingering in there. Well, I have no business with the royal family either. All I need to do is to collect enough money by working in the Lunaris kingdom as a palace maid and then travel through the kingdom to find the white swan. Anna said, determined. She tried to remember the content of her dream before she was transmigrated. Anna was a hardworking 19-year-old girl. After she graduated high school, she started working two jobs, a cashier job in a supermarket and as a night shift online customer service. She could not go to university because her family was not well off. In fact, her family was considered poor as they struggled to eat well daily. She had a sickly mother whose health continued to deteriorate and a little sister whom she needed to provide for her studies. Her sister was 15 years old already. Their father died 2 years ago, and as the oldest of the family, Anna had to help her mother working until her mother fell ill and became the sole breadwinner. Being the sole breadwinner at the age of 19, there was no chance of studying or joining a friend circle. Anna.
Anna.
Okay. Anna was lamenting whether she could have a happy ending like those in fairy tales. She loved her family, but it was normal for her to get tired sometimes, right? Because she was tired right now. In her craziest wish, she wished that she could be a princess like those she read in the fairy tales when she was only 6 and have a beautiful, happily ever after story with a current family, of course. It was 4 in the morning. After she finished her night shift at at the online customer service. She returned home and fell asleep in less than a minute. She was exhausted with a day job and had a headache the whole day. In her dream, she saw an old woman with a blue cape, like a fairy godmother. Your name is Anna Moore, right? She asked as she flew around Anna. Yes, and who are you? Anna asked back. Oh, I thought you were a young lady with a grieving but wishful heart. The wait, what? The fairy godmother giggled modestly. Okay, I read this wrong.
What did you write?
Oh, I guess I had to, before and after. Okay, let me redo this line. Oh, ho, ho, I thought you were a young lady with a grieving but wishful heart. The fairy godmother giggled modestly. I am your fairy godmother, the same fairy godmother you often see in the movie when you were just a little girl. Ah, you mean Cinderella? Shush! The fairy godmother zipped Anna's lips with her magic wand. She already got her happily ever after. Now it's time for me to fulfill someone else's wish, she explained. Tell me, what is your biggest wish? Fairy godmother asked. My biggest wish. Anna seemed to think for a moment and then replied, I want to be rich and help my family. The fairy godmother smiled gently in response. Young lady, it is a very realistic dream, but I want you to be a tiny bit whimsical. Whimsical? Anna was a whimsical when life was better back then in elementary school. But the harsh reality already corroded those whimsical dreams of hers. But if the fairy godmother wanted her to be a tiny bit whimsical, so be it. I want to have $1 million, Anna replied. Like a money from a gene or something. Dot dot dot. Honey, there is something called romance, the fairy godmother said as she spun around happily. Don't you ever feel like your heart beats faster when you're in love? Don't you ever blush when you see a man hold your hands tight and pull you into his embrace? Ah, sweet, sweet romances. Do you want me to make it come true? Okay, at this point I gotta react like this fairy godmother is a little bit like your white sister and your RuPaul drag race kind of. Is it just me?
Perhaps I do not. Perhaps I kind of imagine that when I'm writing it.
Okay,
Perhaps. Just,
sister, you got a Bradman Rug, you got a James Charlie in your fairy godmother.
oh, yes.
Oh my god, okay, yeah, I thought it sounded like it, but I thought I was imagining this. Are we on like the same brain cell? Okay, maybe. So, well, Anna had that idea when she was in middle school, but all those ideas just dissipated after she entered high school, crammed with school exams. Then those ideas disappeared after she graduated because she had to work extra hard daily. She did not even think that she could have a friend after high school, let alone a boyfriend. Well, sister, you could get a sister, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to get a boyfriend, you can get a girlfriend.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, why isn't it like a okay, but yeah, and then needs money. Yeah, you're right, Mary. So romance, she needs money. The girl needs money. Yeah. Let's just yeah, why don't you make this a money kind of thing, man? It's like the
Yes.
it could have been so cool. Yeah, that
I
was
certainly agree with that.
yeah, it could be a money loving girlfriend, you know, like a dragon like girlfriend. I mean, you
Hmm.
could consider it. She's not a swan. She's like a swan with a dragon's personality. And a short.
She's a swan with a money digging personality.
I don't mind,
Hmm.
I really don't mind. Okay,
Hmm.
so Anna shrugged. I don't have an interest in romance. I need money. Well said, girl. Well said. This is why you get 6 comments. Can I just take a look at what the people are commenting? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy, girl? Your readers are. No, I like this. I like all the chiefs over here. True that. Bathing in money. Any of you guys actually commented who are actually in this live stream right now? Because you guys are awesome. Yeah, I like this paragraph comment so much. Right, so dot dot dot. The fairy godmother was shocked that someone could reject her offer of sweet, sweet romance. Whoever told you romance was sweet is just lying, okay? Just a word out there. It's not true. Okay, right. Honey, do you want to transmigrate into a beautiful kingdom? Maybe you will find your loved one there, fairy godmother offered. Dot dot dot. I don't need a lover. I'm sorry. I need money. And I insisted. I have a sickly mother and a little sister I need to feed. I have no time for romance, fairy godmother. Ah, don't worry about that, little one, fairy godmother said. Right now, you are sleeping soundly in your bed. Time will freeze until you return back to your real life, as long as you can complete the main mission once you transmigrate. Main mission? Anna tilted her head, not understanding what the fairy godmother was saying. Ah. Okay. Indeed, my darling, you will transmigrate into the body of Anna the maid. You are a palace maid in the Lunaris kingdom. Anna, what? Anna the maid is not just a regular palace maid though. She's a girl that can turn into a black swan, and she can use magic. Although I won't tell you what kind of magic that is, the fairy godmother explained. So yeah, so it's like a Pokemon kind of thing. Okay, right, right. Okay.
Your mission is to find your long lost sister, the White Swan. She is the main character of this fairy tale. She is the one that wished upon the star for happiness.
How do I read the happiness with a tilde thing? For happiness. Something like this.
Happiness.
What?
Happiness. Oh.
I don't know how to do that, but okay. Alright,
So you can be there as a villain or the main supporting cast, but what you need to do is to fulfill the White Swan's happiness. Once she has a happily ever after ending, then you can return to your real world.
the fairy godmother waved her hand, and a contract floated in front of Anna.
Please sign it, my dear, and you'll be transmigrated immediately.
Oh my god, this sounds like web novel. The contract pops up in your inbox and not tells you about it, and then you're like, oh, what have I got to do? Oh, I just have to sign this, and then the devil takes your copyrights.
I know. It's like a slave contract, right?
I know, it's a sweatshop. I mean, what'd you expect?
Yes.
You should just probably do non-contracts, ship it out to Kindle or something. You know, you got fans who love you
Yes.
so much. Do you guys want to
Yes.
buy signed copies of Pupa's works? Let him know.
Amen.
Hmm? Yeah?
You mean non-exclusive contract?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I tried, and then I removed the smarts from those works, and I said, if you want smarts in full smart, you go to Patreon, and I get Patreons that way. You can try.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
You really should do that.
Sharing it with you because I like you so much. Okay, so contract, and after that, Anna stared at the contract, and then she looked up towards the fairy godmother.
What is the price?
Huh?
What is the price?
Anna repeated.
My dear, you will get an amazing experience. That is what those corporate bosses said when they hired me as an intern, and I shrugged. By signing this contract, that means I am your employee. Why don't you give me a salary or a price for completing this mission?
Oh, hell yeah. Uh, so, how materialistic? The fairy godmother was shocked by Anna's demand for a salary or price. The previous girl she contracted would never say something like that. They just readily transmigrated due to the excitement.
I just need payment for my hard work.
Anna said, oh hell yeah. Dot dot dot. The fairy godmother seemed to think a bit, then said, I will give you $10,000 for completing the main mission and returning back to your real life.
$1 million.
Anna negotiated. Oh hell yeah. $1 million? The previously gentle fairy godmother was so shocked by the brutal negotiation that she started thinking about returning Anna back to real life. I mean, why does the fairy godmother choose Anna in the first place? Like, is it because she got lost from the Frozen cast, and then after that they had to have a stand-in for somewhere else? Like, is that why it
That's
was Anna?
actually that it has a reason, but that will be a spoiler, so please read it later.
Okay.
Ah.
I see, I see.
Mm.
So, but fairy godmother
Mhm.
had no bad track record in her career as a happiness caregiver. Oh, I see how it is. So if she returned Anna back to real life, that meant that the White Swan would never find happiness. $500,000? Fairy godmother suggested.
$750,000. Take it or leave it.
Anna said, oh my god, you are cutting out $250,000. You could have just negotiated -$1, that kind of thing, you know?
I
This
know.
this girl's not
Yeah.
doing negotiations right. She's not doing it right. Yeah, she's not doing it right. Okay, one of your readers are like, Aitsuji host, yes, please keep making our pupa laugh. We're loving it. I'm not making him laugh. He laughs voluntarily, okay? You guys make
I
him
mean, I'm
laugh.
laughing because you keep reading the fairy godmother part in a very perfect voice. I'm like, oh god, this is perfect.
Just so you know, I'm not casting for anything like this ever.
But you should.
I'm not getting paid.
Yeah, yeah.
You see?
I mean,
I took
I
a
mean,
book from Anna.
you will get experience.
I don't need experience. I'm not interested in this. Who needs boyfriend when you can have money, right?
Yes, I know.
Oh, hair
Money
flip.
first.
Hair flip. I'm awesome. Okay, so fairy godmother almost got a heart attack by these girls' ruthlessness with money. She grumbled as she edited the contract, adding $750,000 for the price. Well, I mean, if godmother has an attack because Anna did negotiations like this, I think she will try to kill herself if she meets any of us here. Like, man, you don't know negotiating
She
unless
will
you know us.
kick all of you guys after you guys transmigrated.
I don't mind. I don't mind. My life is shit anyway. I don't fear death. I'm kind of like Gen Z. I'm suicidal all the time. Yeah, try me.
Transmigrate.
Yeah, Truck-kun, come here.
Yes.
Send over Truck-kun. Okay, so
Oh, my internet's got cut.
I'm hearing you fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Yeah, it's working. Don't worry about that. So Anna giggled as
Mm,
she felt.
okay.
Anna giggled as she felt that she had a good dream today. She signed the contract after reading the content. Basically, what she needed to do was to give the White Swan a happily ever after ending. And after it was fulfilled, she would return back to her real life with $750,000 transferred through fate, either by winning a lottery or something. Oh, I mean, hell yeah! It sounded it sounded silly and magical, so she signed it without much thought. She signed it without much thought. What? I mean, yeah, but I got doubts, man. Like, if you sign something like this and then they give you money, and the moment the money is completed, and then bam, you have no life to spend it. And are you,
Oh, damn.
and are
Oh,
you
damn.
fool?
That's actually a smart thing. Damn.
And are you fool? And are you fucking fool? This is just a dream
In the end,
anyway. Oh my god. In the end, is this a spoiler?
nah, yeah, it's that spoiler. Don't. I almost said something. It's like, oop, nope, nope.
This is why you cannot, talk to writers and expect them to be surprised.
Yes, it's like, oh, nope.
Too close for comfort. Okay, we'll just put this away. We'll continue. Let's end this chapter. So after the contract was signed, the fairy godmother rolled the contract and summoned the chest to save the contract. Alright, since the contract has been signed, I will send your soul to the fairy tale world as the Black Swan. The fairy godmother waved her hand, and the magical dust started to swirl around Anna, covering her body. Good luck, my dear. Remember, you can always call me with a fairy godmother hotline. Just wish in your heart, and we will be connected. Poof. With that, Anna transmigrated to the Lunaris kingdom as the Black Swan. Okay, over here, I want to say this fairy godmother is a scam. Just wish in your heart and we will be connected. You didn't even leave your operating hours. What the hell?
Operating hours.
Every time I want to try and call an insurance agent and they say, oh, don't worry, you can call this hotline anytime if you have any worries. Then you call and they're like, oh, our operating hours are from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you have any urgent
Oh,
inquiries, please send us an email at www. That kind of stupid thing. And then they're like, oh, we're always available in our hotline. Well, shit, yeah, you are available only during your operating hours. You didn't tell me your operating hours. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, I know. I know, right?
This is a scam, man. Your fairy godmother is a scam.
And in the end, Anna, never mind. Oh my god.
Spoiler.
This is why. This is why. Oop, and I oop almost.
I think your readers are gonna curse you. They're like, oh, we want to know why you don't tell us.
No,
Mm,
no.
mm, mm.
Hmm. Mm.
Okay, so how did I? To be honest, I was kind of expecting like a romance FL-ish, very FL-ish, kind of foolish, kind of princess, baby girl, kind of very dumb kind of female lead whereby the oh my god, I'm going to be like the super kind, very very perfect Mary kind of person, the yeah, that kind of Anna Sue character. And then we just have like money is king. And I'm like, yes, bitch, work that philosophy. But you didn't negotiate hard enough. Like you're still greedy. But I mean she's 19, what can you expect? I'm old.
She hasn't been touched by the real reality of money. Dude, for real.
Yeah, that kind of is. It's like that you get money, you pay bills, you get money, you pay bills.
Mm, God,
Your readers are saying, we will wait for you to sleep and spoiler.
nope, nope. I will not sleep. Perhaps.
You try. I will do my best.
Nope.
I said I'll read until like
Nope.
chapter 4,
I
right?
will do my best to.
Right.
Mhm. Actually, just the first three chapter. I'm in chapter four is the including the excerpt.
Oh, until chapter 3, like the black one, the current one that I'm doing.
Yes, I mean, the Black Swan and the Raven is like just two different POV. The chapter
Ah.
3 and 4
Then we have
is
to do chapter
just
4
two different
because
POV.
we need to do chapter 4 because your readers are probably gonna be so tired of listening to me do like three different kind of personalities.
Okay,
They need
okay.
you. They need you.
I will read the chapter 4,
The
the
Raven.
Raven.
Yeah. Actually, I'm
Yeah,
interested in
because
money.
that's the Raven.
Money is motivation. Let's do any chapter 5. You got me hooked, and I have nothing better to do than procrastinate on stream. So yeah, I'm not gonna write because I have to write BL, and I'm like that's gonna be smart scenes, and I don't want to write smart right now. So yeah, you guys are stuck with me for the next I don't know how long until we finish to chapter 5. Okay? What the hell?
Okay.
I just checked the view count. It's 18 now. What happened? I didn't even look at the chat. What's wrong with you guys? There are 18 people watching my stream at the moment. What? How'd you even get here? Okay, the popularity of Pupa. Why are you on my small channel? Alright, moving on. Chapter 3 The Black Swan. Anna opened her eyes after the fairy godmother transported her to the new world. She looked around and realized that it was midnight because the full moon was shining above the majestic palace quite far from her place. She looked down and made a weird honking sound when she saw her reflection in the water below. Because she was surprised, she didn't think that the fairy godmother would really turn her into a black swan. Honk honk. Are you sure swans honk? I'm pretty sure that's Goose, the game with the goose honks, but swans honk?
Swan's Hong? I think Swan's Hong. Let's just pretend that Swan's Hong, okay? Wait,
No, I cannot
the Swan's
pretend.
Hong? Let me
I,
Google.
I, I cannot pretend. I'm Googling right now. What is the sound of a swan called?
Let me do that also.
Wait, what? Do you not?
Yeah, that is a
They do?
honking swan.
They do?
There is a honking swan.
Trump
Yes.
swans honk? I feel so betrayed, but then again,
Yes.
I did not study biology, so forgive my ignorance. They do. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I'm learning something. I learned something today. They honk. I need to spend 3 hours
They do
watching.
honk.
I need to spend 3 hours watching YouTube videos of swans honking. Like after this, okay. I learned something. Okay, they honk. Yeah, yeah. Your readers are telling me they do. They do. Okay, thank you, Soundhammer, for educating me today. Okay, they honk. Right. So, where was I? Yeah.
Oh, wait. The surgeon is here. The surgeon is here.
Resurgent is here.
Yes, the surgeon is here. Hi,
Who?
Res.
Who is Resurgent? What? Resurgent, take back your freaking no 5 stars review. What is wrong with you? That is unacceptable. Okay.
Yes. It's only 5 star only review, okay?
Resurgent is in chat. Pupa, you don't like my review? No, he does not. Take it back. Redo it. Reject it. Go no. Oh, your readers are
Even in
there.
twice.
Yeah, so Resurgent. Yeah, you have fun with the chat with Pupa's very furious fans who want the 5 stars. Give 5 stars reviews. Resurgent, yeah, we're calling you out. Okay, so while they stone you, let me just get back to reading. Oh my god, I'm really a black swan! In a panic, she wiggled her swan butt and pedaled to the lakeside. She was confused about what to do next. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I know this is a dream, but it feels so real. She felt that everything was big in front of her. The trees, the lake, and the frogs were chilling on the lakeside. Honk, honk, honk. Help! Anyone there? Help! Okay, Anna was Am I? Anna was frustrated with her own voice. She could only speak unintelligible goose sounds. She's a swan though. What the heck, Anna? Another girl who doesn't study biology like me. So Anna,
Swan, yes. I'm sorry. I missed
I knew you got your inspiration from the goose game. Don't bluff me. Swans actually honk, but you didn't know they honk until.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm. Don't lie to
Yeah.
me. I caught
Busted.
you. I caught you. Alright. Anna flapped her black wings as she got even more panic until she saw a bird flew towards her. Its wings fluttered as it glided towards Anna and landed on a stone slab in front of Anna. A raven tilted its head left and right. It had a pair of lustrous black with blue tint wings that shone under the moon. Its small black pupils seemed to observe Anna and curiously elongated its neck. Honk, honk, honk! Help! How do I turn into a human? Anna honked desperately. She knew that the raven could not understand her, but maybe she just wanted to show her frustration. The raven seemed to stare at Anna curiously, and it made clicking sounds. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Are you sure clicking and clucking are the same thing? Clicking sounds, clucking sounds. Do ravens click and
Clucking. It
cluck?
should be clucking.
Do ravens cluck? Okay, I'm
Yes, the
I'm a Google. I'm a
ravens
Google.
cluck. I will Google. Nah, I did research for that one. I'm for real.
It says clicking sounds. What? I thought it's cawing sounds. Caw, caw. Yeah, typical is caw, caw, cawing sounds, clicking sounds, chopping sounds. What? What?
See,
Click. Okay, you
this is
win.
biology 101.
You
This is
win.
biology 101.
You win. I can't. I'm not. Okay, fine. I'm not like the smartest kid in school. Okay, I'm the smartest kid in school, but at the same time, I'm also like the delinquent there. So, yeah, whatever. Huh. I don't need my degree anymore. I was in finance and then now I'm doing writing and then I'm teaching piano. It's like completely no link. Okay, whatever. You win. Right. Cluck cluck cluck. So Anna did not understand what the raven meant, but she felt that the raven sounded friendly. So Anna replied with low honks. Low honks. Okay, let me try and do a low voice. Oh, what a mess. I'm start to speak
Can
with
you
the
do it too?
raven. I what? What you say?
Never mind.
I'm gonna
Never
try do
mind.
low, okay? But I can't do low because I'm like a natural soprano. But what a mess. I now starting to speak with a raven. As the night shift made me too exhausted, this dream feels so wrong. And I thought, the raven nodded a few times and started doing a sequence in front of Anna. Okay. The raven hopped once, then paused. Then he hopped twice, then continued with a spin, and then jumped to dive inside the lake before returning to Anna. Ravens can swim? Do
Ravens can swim with magic.
Are you bluffing me?
No, no. I'm like totally already researched that, like for real.
Can a crow swim? And
Yeah.
oh, huh? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Pretty sure the ravens cannot swim.
Let's just. I think yes. I think can. Crows can swim definitely.
Okay, readers, what do you think? Do crows swim or not swim? Don't ghost me, you guys.
They can.
You are
They can swim,
listening.
guys. You guys are my fans, so please support me.
No, 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 no.
Say that ravens can swim.
You need to be
Yes.
objective. It is a fact. You have to confirm the facts because I'm an INTJ. I'm so confused. Ravens swim, they hop, okay, they jump, okay, they fly, they dive, and
They definitely do.
Okay, I'm gonna take a rain check on this, do my research, and then get back to you. Okay.
Can we just like skip that part? So like we are imagining that a raven can swim.
Okay, let's take
See,
it. Let's take it that
someone
big.
said that a raven can swim.
Okay, I will give this the question the benefit of a doubt that this raven was once a human, so it has swimmable abilities, but I really don't think they can swim. But
They
okay.
can, I guess. I mean,
Someone.
look, that is Michael Sayaki said yes, ravens can swim. That guy is definitely a biologist, so I trust him.
How do you know he's a biologist?
I just have the feeling, okay?
Okay, you win. Okay, you win for now. I'm not gonna argue with you on live stream in case your readers start to stone me. I'm not that stupid. I'm not. I don't want to die. Hey, in that case, I'm gonna say Ciano Aquino is actually an honest guy. He says that crows can't swim. Check it out. Check it out.
No, I mean, I don't know who is that Aquino guy. Definitely not my fan.
Definitely not your fans. Okay, rain check for now. Okay, so he swam, and then Anna tilted a long neck in confusion. Why did this raven do a weird sequence continuously? But after the raven did it 3 times and pecked Anna's wing, Anna finally realized that she was meant to follow the raven's sequence. Though confused, Anna tried it in case that if it actually did something for her. Okay, then I will try. One hop, two hops, spin and jump. Anna dove inside the lake. After she did the sequence, she felt that her body was slowly getting bigger. Oh, no wonder this was so. Isn't this the excerpt?
Yes, this is the no, no. I mean, different.
なるほど、なるほど。はい。
No.
じゃあ、where was I? Okay, Anna dove inside the lake after she did the sequence. She felt that her body was slowly getting bigger and her skin was stung by cold water. She emerged from the lake as a human once more. She wiped her face, still looked confused, but she saw that the raven was standing on the lakeside waiting for her. She touched her body under the water and could feel her human skin again. Ah, I'm human again, she yelled happily. Is she supposed to be yelling at the lake like, you know? And she's.
Yeah,
Isn't
she
it?
she she she's a black swan, so like she has immunity with ice. Yeah, probably.
No, as in like she's yelling, but she's like kind of close to the castle as well, isn't it? Or did I read it wrong? No, she close to the castle.
She is no, she is still under the water, so she only her head emerged from the water.
Ah,
Mm,
okay. So it's like the Little Mermaid. I have legs, that kind of thing.
yes.
I see.
Oh,
Okay.
Little Mermaid.
Under the sea. She swam to
And
the
then,
lakeside. But she realized that she was naked before she left the water. Wait, clouds? Where are my clouds? And I remember that she still wore her jeans and jacket when she fell asleep, but now she was butt naked. I'm gonna emphasize again, butt naked, so all you guys can just simp.
but naked.
Mm. Okay, butt naked. So the raven stared at Anna, who panicked. Then it flew to the other part of the lakeside. The raven returned by dragging a shabby cream-colored dress, and then went again to drag a towel with its beak. Okay. So the raven placed the dress and the towel on the stone slab and then flew towards the wood, probably signaling that it wouldn't peek. Aww. So now we know the raven is a gentleman. So, what a strange raven, Anna pondered. She was still confused about the raven's behavior, but it was not the time to think. She would die if she stayed inside the lake for too long. Thus, Anna covered her. I'm not gonna read this. Thus,
Yes.
Anna covered her parts, then emerged from the water. Yeah, cause like I'm okay with saying butt and dick, but that is just a little bit too much for me. She was still wet. Oh my god, did you actually phrase this just so to, innuendo everything? She was still wet from head to toe.
Um, maybe that's just your dirty thoughts. I definitely do not think about something like that when I'm writing it. Like, swear to God.
I think it's just natural for us BL authors to do.
Yeah, I guess so. It's just natural perverseness.
Oh my god, I have to tell Sanska. I was like, Sanska, when she told me about something like robots and, aliens and stuff like that as a CEO lover and stuff, and or zombies, and my first question was like, how does the nether regions work in that sense, It's like, they just
I
came out of
know.
nowhere. I need to die. I
So
need to
like
die.
when I'm writing my quick transmigration, whenever I jump into another world, the first thing that I think is how do I create the smut of this world?
Holy hell, yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. And then I'd be like, okay, we need to design the bottom, and then we need to design the top, and then we make them like physically
Yeah.
compatible.
I mean, like the scene, and then how they will do the thing, and the position, and how many times, and how about the male pregnancy children? I'm sorry, I just moved away from the topic.
I cannot. I cannot. You are exposing us. Do not expose the trade
Yeah,
secrets. You guys, we are like
the
completely
secret,
sane,
the holy
okay?
grail.
Yeah, yeah. It's just a writer thing, okay? We're like completely sane. Please don't call the cops on us.
This is the circle of unholy BL.
We have BL readers in there, I think. Alright, so she was wet from head to toe. She used a towel to dry herself before wearing a cream colored
Test,
dress.
test, test.
Yes, it's working. Don't worry.
Okay,
Okay.
well,
She used a towel to dry herself before wearing a cream colored dress. It has to be cream colored of all things. Okay. Moving on.
definitely not innuendo.
I'm trying not to judge you. I'm trying not to judge you. Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is used by the maids in the medieval era, Anna commented.
But it was not exactly her main worry right now. She looked around again and realized that she was in the middle of a forest. It was dark in the wood. Only the lake was bright enough for her to see because it was showered by the moonlight. Where am I really? And I felt that the dream was too real. Dude, she just got transmigrated and she says that it's a dream?
She still thinks that it's all dream, like for real.
And she can negotiate in a dream? What? She should have just said no deal, take or leave. She
Maybe
has
she
she has
wants to have a vacation.
what? I don't even know it, but okay, okay, yeah. So I'm not gonna question Anna's intelligence right now. I'll give the benefit of
Yes,
the doubt because I'm like above average. I like to consider myself a half genius, and Anna might just be not. If we are mid.
Anna is very simple woman. Very very simple.
I see. Then I guess I must be the demon. She's sinful.
Perhaps.
I'm a demon. Okay, Ken. Accepted though, right? So she suddenly met a fairy godmother, signed a contract, jumped into this strange place, and that raven, as she pondered about the raven returned with a long ivy on its mouth. The raven perched on Anna's shoulder as it placed the ivy on Anna's hand. Croak. The raven made a croaking sound to Anna. Is this for me? Anna asked. The raven nodded and rubbed its head on Anna's cheek. Anna smiled and carefully petted the raven. Okay then, what do you want me to do with this? Do you want to show me something? The raven took off from Anna's shoulder and grabbed the end of the ivy with its feet. The ravens flew slowly as it pulled the ivy towards a direction. Is this hmm? Is this his way to show me a way out? Out of curiosity, Anna followed the raven's path inside the wood. The wood was scary, but the raven constantly made a clucking sound, trying to comfort Anna. They paced through the dark woods until Anna saw the light at the end of the woods. When they were finally out of the woods, Anna saw a pathway leading to the palace. The palace was located on top of the hill, and the path seemed to be created when the guards and maids wanted to use a shortcut to leave the palace through the back of the hill. The raven made a low croaking sound again and perched on Anna's shoulder. I should go there? Am I a palace maid or something? Anna asked. The intelligent raven nodded again. Thus, Anna walked on the pathway leading to the back of the palace. After she arrived at the back of the palace, she saw a girl who looked worried. When she saw Anna, she hurriedly came to her and yacked her in. Anna, you've been spent way too long there. Let's go in before the guard catches us. Anna was surprised. She looked at the woman who was probably around her age, wearing the same maid dress. Anna looked to her left shoulder, but the raven had disappeared. Out of confusion, she let the girl pull her inside the palace, and they sneaked into the bedroom. They locked the door and sat on their beds. Anna, I know you have to maintain your magic by going to the lake every now and then, but please make it quick. I don't want us to get in trouble. The girl chided. Okay. Anna nodded. Don't okay me. Okay, my god, this girl is fierce. The girl crossed her arms. Your late mother asked me to take care of you, so your safety is also my concern. Possessive much? Okay,
Mm.
so. And I didn't understand what happened, but she nodded anyway. Sorry, now go sleep. We have a lot of work to do tomorrow, the girl said. She took her shoes off and laid on bed. Anna did the same, but she kept on thinking about what happened in this dream. It was so realistic and came straight out of a fairy tale book. Me, as a black swan, the fairy godmother, a white swan, and her happily ever after, the contract, and that friendly raven. Maybe after I close my eyes, the dream will end. I have to work tomorrow morning. Anna closed her eyes as she fell into a deep slumber. The following day, when she opened her eyes again, she was still on the same bed, the same ceiling, and the same girl from last night tying her hair before readying herself for the day. Anna finally realized that she was not dreaming. What took you long enough, girl? Your readers are agreeing with me. It's like trying not to judge you and failing at it. Anna can't grasp reality. Ah ha ha ha. She's dreaming. I can't. Your readers agree with me. Huh. Huh. The raven is a bushy in animal form. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's a prince, anyways. Okay, so now it's your turn.
Okay.
Readers, you have finally waited so long for this turn. It's time for your pupa to do this and for me to take a water break. Okay, it stops to you.
Let me take a water break because this will be quite nerve wracking.
Nerve wracking, and you didn't think I was suffering enough while I was doing 3 chapters?
I mean, you are the host, so like you got used to this, I guess.
No, hell no. You are the first person I'm hosting with for this kind of thing.
Well, take that as a good experience.
You're just trying to dupe me, aren't you?
No, no, of course not.
You're trying to bamboozle me.
No,
You're trying to charm me. And it's
nah.
working.
Of course, I'm like totally handsome.
Okay, take it away.
Okay, let me read the fourth chapter of The Raven. This is Corvus' point of view, so this is all based on Corvus or our male lead, Corvus Lunaris. The Raven, Corvus' point of view. Corvus had a recurring dream that always came to him whenever he was grieving over his fate, to be isolated forever in this tower like a monster that should be caged until his death. The dream was about a girl with wavy dark hair sitting at the lakeside. She wore a maid dress and was quite beautiful, though her beauty would not bedazzle those in a banquet like a princess. She was modest. She was a modest beauty with a thin smile on her face. The girl would often come to his dream and ask, "My prince, are you lonely?" Which Corvus replied with a nod. Then come to me. Fly with me together, since the sky is only for us. The girl smiled as she got up from the ground. Or you can always accompany me in this lake. The girl did a sequence every time she entered his dream. One hop, two hops, spin, and jump. The girl jumped inside the lake and magically emerged as a black swan. She showered with the moonlight. The black swan swam. Oh, the black swan swam beautifully across the glittering lake, swimming around as if she asked him to come with her. Corvus could only watch her from afar until he decided to turn into a raven and fly above the swan. Though there were two different species of shapeshifters, the black swan swam across the lake with the raven flying above her harmoniously. And when they finally finished, the black swan returned to the lakeside and did the same sequence and turned back into human. Then she said, "My friends, meet me in the swan lake behind the palace, under the hill. You will know that it is me when you see me for the first time." After that dream, Corvus went to the Swan Lake that the girl mentioned in his dream. He saw a girl with a similar appearance, often jumped into the lake and turned into a black swan. But when Corvus approached her, he realized that it was not the same black swan. Corvus did not understand it either, but he did not get the same butterfly in his stomach when he approached this black swan. He could not feel the connection between them. Thus, Corvus came to Swan Lake every night as Raven and waited until the girl in his dream appeared. It took him countless nights until the same girl jumped to the lake and emerged as a black swan as usual. But this time, the black swan felt a bit different. The black swan looked confused rather than her usual calmness. She honked a few times in panic and hurriedly went to the lakeside. She honked few more times, not knowing what to do. Is that really her? Corvus pondered. But seeing the confusion in the black swan, Corvus finally realized that this girl might be the same girl that came to his dream often. Although he did not understand what happened to her either, he could sense the familiarity. When Corvus saw her, his heart was inevitably smooth. Corvus flew towards the black swan as a raven. He landed on a stone slab, curiously inspected the black swan. The black swan honked at him few times, confused about how could she turn into a swan. So she is a different person, Corvus concluded. The girl did not understand her ability to shapeshift into a black swan. In contrast, the previous girl did it often without trouble. Corvus did the sequence that the previous girl did whenever she wanted to turn into a black swan. The current black swan followed and dove to the lake. Then she emerged as the girl from his dream. Corvus stared at the face that always came to his dream every night. She was actually almost identical to the previous girl that came here often, but when Corvus observed carefully, she was slightly more mature and her gaze had changed. She was not the dreamy girl that came here often. She looked modest, grounded, like a girl that had faced the reality of life, as if the previous girl and this girl was the whole different person that switched soul. Same face, different soul. Corvus went to bring her dress and towel. He put it on the stone before leaving. He didn't have any intention to pick at the girl like a pervert. He's a gentleman, guys. Like, oh, of course I mean. Thus, he went inside the wood and find an ivy that could guide her out of the woods. Using the ivy, Corvus guided the girl out of the woods until they met the stone pathway leading to the back of the palace. I should go there? Am I a palace maid or something? The girl asked. She doesn't even remember her origin in the palace. That means she really is a different soul, Corvus concluded. Corvus accompanied the girl until she was near her friend, who waited anxiously behind the palace. He flew far away without the girl knowing. He watched from afar as the girl finally followed her friend inside the palace and sneaked inside the maid chamber. Corvus perched on the tree not far from the maid chamber before returning to his tower, the prince tower. He ruffled his feather before turning back into man with a feather cape. There was a gust of the wind when he transformed back into a man, and that wind should be dangerous enough for any human near him to die out of asphyxiation. Wait, did I spell that right? Asphyxiation.
I don't know, man. I don't even know how to say some of the words that I know how to write.
Yeah, asphyxiation. Yeah, something like that.
We'll take it as correct. Okay, moving
Yeah.
on.
Okay, moving on. Corvus was in his early 20s, handsome, with thin lips and straight nose. His eyebrows were straight, but he had raven feather at the edge of his eyebrows. He also had raven feathers on his cheeks and some part of his neck. He had a dark blue hair and dark blue eyes, a contrast that baffled everyone. His pupils was a small dark spot in the center, very similar to a regular raven eyes. This was because he still didn't have a complete control over his own power. The power that killed his father and little sister, King Orion and Princess Serena. Corvus sat on a window, staring at the full moon, and seemed to get closer yet. Corvus sat on a window, staring at the full moon that seemed to get closer, yet unreachable. He finally met the girl from his dream, and he could not lie that he felt a slight comfort when he perched on her shoulder. But what for? The human Prince Corvus Lunaris had been trapped in this tower since he was 10. He might never be able to see her other he might never be able to see her other than using his raven form, because he was too dangerous for him, for her, too risky, and he didn't want to hurt anyone, let alone the girl that soothed his heart. So, yeah, guys, he is not
Oh,
yet in love, but he cares for Anna.
oh.
Not yet in love though. It's okay. I may never see her with my human form because I just plan to stay by her side. Carver said to himself. He was not in love with that girl. How could he fall in love with someone from his dream without knowing her true self? I will just accompany her as a raven, staying beside her to soothe my heart. I will never fall in love, I promise, because I'm a monster. Done, guys. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm done.
Congratulations. Oh, I think
Yes. Oh my God, that's draining me. That's a lot of effort.
yes, it is, but you did very well. I realized you read Anna's voice. Did you guys actually clip that, the readers? I think that's highlight.
Wait,
That's
wait.
the
Someone
highlight.
asked me. Someone suggested that. My gosh, imagine him reading the quick transmigration homebreaker system novel. You want me to read the smart or what?
Oh my god, I actually read some of
No.
that. I read some of that, and then I was like, the zombie one? And then
Yes.
he's like, I want to know how zombie ahem works.
Yes. I was like, so that question came in my mind when I was thinking about it. It's like, can a zombie set up a big tent? I think they can.
Oh my god, the spam in is like the oh my god, I want this, I want the homeworkers and stuff. Yeah, so they have a next goal. My god, you should just start a YouTube channel and do live streams reading your own stuff. I think they will definitely subscribe to you.
Uh, do you? They just want me to read the smart. They just want me to say something very pa pa pa, something very pa pa pa.
Oh my god, pupa moans.
No, no, I would never. Unless when I'm open my OnlyFans someday in the future, then you might hear me moan.
Okay, guys, I tell you what. If you really want to hear Pupa moans, he will definitely charge you on Patreon. So if he does that and he launches it, you guys can go and simp over there, okay? So it's like special rights to hear Pupa's moans only if you subscribe to his Patreon. How about that? How
Yeah,
about that?
subscribe to my Patreon.
Read all of it, Sienna Aquino. Are you really a fan? My god, he
Yes,
has to start charging you like crazy, like literally audiobook quality. You want that kind of thing? You guys got to pay for it, man.
yeah. Oh, a spoiler of OnlyFans. Maybe I should make a chat. I mean, a privilege with like 1,000 or 2,000 coin. But the title is DM for Pupa's OnlyFans.
You should just start a Patreon, man. Why haven't you started a Patreon? My god, you are famous.
I don't know how to start a Patreon, like for real.
Huh? You
I don't.
noob! You cyber noob! What kind of writer are you? You live on a
I
witch
don't.
rock.
Oh, I actually don't know how to start a Patreon. I'll
Okay,
I'll ask.
to
I'll ask later.
yeah, you can ask me. It's like, oh my god, this is the first time I hear someone. And by the way, Sienna Aquino, if you are a paying reader, you should definitely go and support his Patreon instead because web novel takes off about, if not more than 50% of what you're paying. So your poor pupa over here is still broke even after you pay because he
Yeah, I'm
doesn't
so
get
broke, guys.
yeah. And then
Please
after
support
that,
me.
the returns of whatever not that they transfer to him gets taxed, and the tax just takes out even
Oh,
more of whatever you give. So
oh
most
God.
of your support doesn't reach them. Yeah. So yes, Pupa is
Yeah.
famous. Pupa is famous. Wounded warrior. Yeah, okay. So when Pupa finally figures out how to set up Patreon, I will probably give him like some guides and send him links and run through a tutorial with him after the stream ends or something like a quick one. So he will let you guys know. But meanwhile, you guys should definitely go subscribe to all his like social medias and whatever not, so that he can at least give you guys the links and whatever not. Spoilers,
Yeah.
teasers,
And
whatever you guys
and
want.
also uh, my all of my books to your collections, okay? Because this is the start of WSA, and I need a lot of support. A
Mm,
lot of support.
collections. Yeah.
Collection and Power Stones, of course. Please don't me, Daddy.
Yeah. Houston, your daddy.
Don't me, Daddy.
You should say that one more time.
Huh?
Say that one more time so that people can clip this.
No, that's only on Patreon, of course.
Okay, yeah, you heard this guy. It's only on Patreon. So yeah.
Yeah, that's Patreon only. Pardon, guys.
Mm, okay.
Mm.
So why I'm on this as well? So you got so many viewers, so many people today. Like they probably don't even know who I am. So yeah, just a short introduction of myself. I also write. Uh, yeah. So all the links of whatever is in my YouTube description. I think his Instagram. Okay, let me just search it up. You only made Instagram public lately because I needed to tag you. What kind of logic is that? My God,
Mm.
you
I
crazy
was like, I
person.
was like, should I really make an Instagram? I'm not really active though.
I don't care. I need to tag you. And you made an Instagram and you didn't make it public. Like, what for? You
I don't
crazy,
know.
you crazy person. There, this is his Instagram. ForeverPupa. Author underscore pupa. Okay, this is him. Guys, go follow. Guys, go follow. Okay, subscribe. And this is all his, yeah, so his covers are all here. And wow, you really have no activities. And
Yeah, I'm like so lazy. I'm sorry.
what even?
I should
Canva
start
exists.
producing. But you can like from Gardenia up to QuickTime Migration, there is like some snippets of the story.
Hmm. I see. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Ah, なるほど。
なるほど。
はい。少しだけな。
Um.
何知ってる
Okay.
の
Okay. Hi. 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 Hi.
Yeah, so yeah, you got some activities. Look, people are waiting for this. People are hungry for this. What's wrong with you? And you are like, I'm a small author who likes reading and writing. Are you sure you're a small author? Look at the number of people who are on my stream tonight. I don't get this for
Mm.
myself either. I'm just like, you know? I yeah. Please don't stone me. I'm just kind of like, latching on to Pupa's fame now. Ha ha ha. But no, seriously, start a Patreon, get a YouTube channel, read more. It doesn't matter what you say. Stone me daddy can be a thing.
Yes. Don't need it. Oh. Yes. Mm.
Yeah, okay. So, you guys, this is going to be your favorite session. It's called Author Q&A. If you guys have any questions that you want to tell Pupa, that you want to say, I love you, oh my god, be my daddy, that kind of thing, yeah, please let him know. Or you can ask things like, I don't know, related to his works right now. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's open. Oh, yeah, Talise, I love you. Yeah, that one streamer, that one viewer of mine. Hey, everybody else loves
Hello.
Pupa. Poor Aitsuji.
So like we're doing this together because Aitsuji need a content and I need promotion. So this is like
Mm.
a mutualism.
Hmm. So it's like I stun me daddy will clip it. Yeah, yeah, you guys can clip this. You guys are currently on where? YouTube. Yeah, I have a Twitch as well. So you can definitely clip that on Twitch. If you can find it, you can clip that on Twitch. And then you can download that and then you can make it your ringtone. Yeah, that's just perfect.
um,
Do both, do both. Why not both? Yeah, so for all you guys who are still here, oh my god, I still have 18 people. Loyal, man. Your fans are loyal.
so any question?
Any questions?
Any questions? I'm always up for question, especially when it comes to uh, non-gender stuff. As in, why are you a guy writing a BL? Like, bro, I'm a fudanshi. I'm like a total fudanshi since I was in junior high.
We need more. Like I, I,
Yes.
I told people I was like, I'm such a hardcore fujoshi that I need to talk to the devil and apply for a position in hell. I already have a place there.
You have a reservation there?
I'm going to make my own department for fujoshis only, and if it
Oh
doesn't
yes,
exist yet, I'm gonna kick the devil out of his office and take over his position. Cause
yes.
there needs to be a department for people like us.
That gives me an idea. Since I'm right, Mr. CEO is a secretary BL.
Hmm?
Now let's write Miss Devil is a Fujoshi. Hmm. Hmm.
Miss Devil is a fujoshi. Is Miss Devil gonna be a hot bitch CEO?
Yeah.
Oh my god, can I star in that?
Write it. Um,
Oh,
where can I find that book, Garden of Burning Desire?
this.
It's in web novel. Would you mind to show it, Aitsuji,
Uh,
please?
yeah, I'm finding the link. So
Okay.
that book is really great. So I recommend it as well. But I didn't read all the way because I told him, "Why'd you make it so sad? What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, many people got turned off because it's very sad in the beginning. It's very dramatic. It's a very dramatic novel.
My mouse don't malfunction. Okay, okay. Hi, the link is there. So that's Gardenia of Blooming.
Gardenia of Blooming Desire.
Yeah,
You can search it in web novel.
yeah.
Um, it's about the story of a master and a slave.
So if you
And if
want, yes,
yes,
synopsis is here.
and if you are if of course there is a small chapter, and in quick transmigration there is a sequel of it, so the fourth world is actually the same world of Guardian of Women Desire, just the sequel.
Hmm.
It's like a shameless promotion at its finest.
Yeah, yeah. That's actually a very smart move. So yeah, we have all these people here just thirsty for more chapters. Recommend us more for the QT homework system. We want to hear. Mm,
No, she just wants me to read the smart chapter like for real.
Okay, where is the smart chapter? Let's take a look. How bad is it? How nasty is this? Is this. Anyways, my YouTube is not like, child friendly.
Okay.
Which
Okay,
chapter?
the very first, I mean, you want me to write to show you the naughtiest one?
No, which one was she talking about? Spicy chicken author, what?
Spicy chicken otter. Deadly cliff otter.
Okay, you guys vote. You guys vote what chapter you want to see Pupa doing.
No.
Aitsuji can, like, replace, but only for a section.
I mean, my first lock chapter is actually smart, so
The
that's
first?
my
First?
first chapter. Yeah, first lock
Oh,
chapter.
first lock. Okay. Do I have fast pass? I don't think so.
Dang it! Well, I mean, don't make it too obvious, Aitsuji.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
Chapter 76.
Yeah, I can see that New Year's special smart R18. Right, so
Okay.
you guys want this? You guys want this?
Okay.
243. What is 243? What is chapter
What? What's
200?
two? Oh
What's
wait. Let me check. Also, I also lost count.
Wait, what's 243? Do you? Oh, you have
Wait.
243. It's here.
Look at the title.
Let me
Look at the
see.
title.
Let me see. 243 is 9.16. What's that? Oh, do you mean
There is no.
245?
There,
Do you mean 245? That's like R18
there,
245. You guys had better be sponsoring my Patreon for like at least 1 month because I'm gonna use coins to unlock this, okay? Someone actually go to my Patreon right now and
yes.
sub like $1 per month or something for I don't know what you want, but I'm gonna have to cover my
Yeah.
cost for this, okay? So you guys
200.
confirm?
Oh,
Confirm? 245? Yes?
yes. Of
245?
course.
Go for it. This one? Sweet,
Yeah.
sweet, creamy facial. Going once?
Ooh,
Going
I will
twice?
not read that. I will not read that.
Yes? Okay. You gotta play a part in this, man. Okay, you guys, make sure you
Mm,
hit my Patreon up because this is my personal cost. Alright, it's unlocked. There you go. There you go. So sweet, creamy facial. Okay, my god, how do I pronounce his name? Marouche. Marouche?
Marok.
Maroc.
Marok. Yeah, Marok.
And the other one is what? Aerolith?
Aerolith. Aerolith. And Elduin.
Ah, it sounds like Aerolise. Yeah, it sounds
Aerolith.
very edgy in Japanese if I read it with an accent.
I know, right? That's
Aerolise.
definitely not intentional.
Are you sure? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Elodino. Aerolise. Elodino. Maroc. Okay, I'm gonna read
Marok.
Maroc.
Yes, read that like that.
You want me to read this like this? Okay, because Pupa is a little bit too shy, so Aitsuji will read if you guys are okay. Oh my
This
god,
chapter is so. Oh god.
this chapter is so good, but you're not reading this. Why? Why don't you even patronize your own work? Oh my god. Okay, guys, my Patreon,
No,
okay? Right, so sweet,
okay.
sweet creamy facial. Demon Lord Ninja is like, damn. Maroku put the harmonica in front of his lips and played the hypnotizing tune that slowly but surely controlled both elves. Elodino fell asleep in an instant, while what was this? Elolith couldn't move his body at all. Maroku stopped playing this harmonica. He checked whether Elodino was now in a deep sleep after how do I say this?
Urduk.
Arduko was ensured. He chuckled maliciously. Look at this guy. He is a fool, so easy to trick and steer. Don't hurt him, Erolitsu yelled. He gritted his teeth. He tried hard to release the bind from Maroku magic. Maroku shrugged and kicked Arudino to the ground. The elven king didn't react, nor did he seem to wake up from his deep sleep. Make him jump in there. Okay, Pupa, at least read a few lines. So you read this one now. Marok stepped on. Stepped on.
Well, which one? Which one?
Marok
Uh,
stepped on.
Maroc. Okay, okay, okay. Uh,
Why are you using
what?
Japanese?
Okay. Why am I using Japanese? I'm not Japanese. I cannot read Japanese.
Yeah,
I only
why?
read Japanese when I'm reading porn. I mean, pardon. Mhm. Ahem.
Mm.
Marok stepped. Marok stepped on Elduin's chest and said, "Priest Erlith, I can kill this beloved elven king of yours. I can crush his heart and his soul to make it as an ornament. Maybe I can take his soul and create a pendant, an earring, maybe a shoe." Okay.
Okay, I'm making
Done.
reading.
Errol struggled even harder until his veins were popping out. Marok was both angry and
Okay.
jealous. Yes?
Uh-huh.
Connected?
Yeah, yeah, you are.
Okay. Marok was both angry and jealous because wait, I cannot read it, so I'm gonna check it in my phone.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. Marok was both angry and jealous because Erolis could be this passionate to save the obviously distrusting Alduin. Can I stop this?
Okay,
Can
later.
I?
At the spicy parts you got to though.
Aitsuji, can you like read this? Like I will just yeah, I guess. I need
Mm-hmm.
to prepare myself first. Why am I reading this other than reading my swan? Like for real.
Okay, you
Whew.
you guys let me know when the hotter part comes and you want him to read. Okay, I'll be keeping an eye on the chat. So for now, to give your poor author a break and get his blood pressure down, I will continue reading in a Japanese tone. Maraku turned to Aradoku
so
again.
so um
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, I guess it's okay.
it's okay, right? Okay, Maraku turned into Aradoku again,
It's
and he
okay.
grabbed Erolisu. Erdoku hugged him from behind and pinched Eroli's chin. Look at your beloved Erudino. He doesn't trust you at all. He said that he is in love with you. But what love comes with a trust issue? He is just holding into that image of childhood love. Once he found another man or woman in future, he will leave you forever. He is not. He got a trust issue because you corrupted him. My little Eludo is the cutest. He might be a fool, but he is an adorable fool that will never hurt anyone. He is a great elven king, unlike you. Somehow, hearing such words come out from Priest Eruli's mouth make Erdok even angrier than before. He growled near Eruli's ear. So you think that your little Erdok will never hurt you? What if he actually wants to imprison you? Maybe he is not as gentle as he looks. In every man's heart there lays a beast that is ready to devour when incited. Erudino can be a beautiful blessing or worst nightmare. Priest Erulis. That is because you keep tormenting him. Erduk, do you think that you can influence me with your disgusting words? I tell you this, no matter how many times you try to plant the seed of doubt in my heart, I will never falter. I am Elven Priest. I stand true to my pure heart, and I will never doubt my king and my people. You will never defile my heart, you filthy beast, Erulis said bravely. He was not afraid of this corrupted beast anymore because he worried more about Erudin's safety at this point. He remembered his mission. As long as he could bring the essence of the earth alongside protecting the Elven King, then his mission was considered done. Do you guys want him to read this?
My
System.
God, this is system. Don't you think I'm so cool when I say that? I feel like a hero that will never surrender against the enemy.
The system is
Pupa
pupa.
said, "Yeah, the system names is Pupa."
Oh my god, okay, redo. I do your main character, you do pupa. It has to sound like you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
System, don't you think I'm so cool when I say that? I feel like a hero when that will never surrender against my enemy.
Pupa.
I know that you said something like that, so Ojo will get incited to defile your body instead, right?
How did you know this?
I have been with you for a while. I'm sure I can read your mind without even using my scanner in a perfect accuracy.
Ooh, that means you know me best, Pupa. Here, let me hug you.
No, don't hug me. Hug a tree instead.
Huh? Why hug a tree?
Hug a durian tree. I will watch from above.
But you might drop it. Oh, never mind. Okay. Where is the spicy part? Oh my god. Okay, it's so long. Okay, right. Eruduk's growl became even more threatening. He was angry at Erulisu for looking down at him and calling him a filthy beast. He usually laughed at this insult because he was corrupted already. There was no need to mention something that was already obvious, but when Erulisu called him that, he got angry instead. Eruduku, okay, wait, this one is you. You gotta read this line here.
Really?
Yes,
No,
yes,
I
just
cannot.
yes.
I cannot.
You're
Why? Why am I like this? Why am I in here?
because you're a certified
Um.
top.
Okay, I'm a certified top. Okay,
You
okay.
can do this.
But ah, ah. Urjak licked Arrow's neck with his tiger tongue. I will not say that. I will say that in my Patreon. Arrow groaned due to shock. He didn't expect Urjak to lick his neck roughly. Urjak was currently hugging Errol from behind. His strong arm covered Errol's body entirely. Urjak was happy when Errol trembled in his embrace, like a cute rabbit that was obviously afraid but still tried to struggle. It was cute indeed. However, Urjuk didn't want to eat this cute rabbit instead. He wanted to keep him and play with the rabbit. If the rabbit could maintain this purity, Urjuk will never get bored with him. Do you think you can escape my clutch? Your divinity, Prince Aralis. You are mine. Your body caters to my need. We are destined to be together. Why do you deny something so obvious? Urjuk taunted. Whew, liar, I will never let you devour my heart. Wait. Ah, ironic rejected. I may not be able to defile your heart, but I can defile your body. Or the grins and reap. Errol is shut. Again. I wanna say that Errol struggled weakly, but his butt wiggled around Urduk's COCK as if teasing him to enter. Urduk was breathing heavily. Whether this guy intentionally seduced him or not, it was compelling enough for Urduk because he wanted to beep this elfin priest silly. I have to control myself. I have to take this virginity of his in Marjuk Lake, or everything will be in vain. Marjuk remind himself. Can I stop? Oh my god, my face is so red right now. Like for real.
Take a look at the chat and then you tell me if you can stop.
Nah, God, like guys, please. Whew. Marjuk Urda kissed Errol's neck and unbuttoned Errol's pants. He turned his hand into warm human hands and started fiddling with Errol's nipple. What are you doing? Urda had a tormenting smile on his face and turned the direction. So Errol was currently standing on top of unconscious Elduin. Errol trembled immediately after knowing that what this beast wanted to do. You are crazy. You want me to be on Elduin's face when he's unconscious? Oh, Doc, you are crazy. Why am I writing this? Isn't this what you want? You want to do it with Alduin, right? Then I will give you the taste of it. Urduk was fiddling with Errol's nipple, and his other hand touched the elfin priest's semi-hard COCK. Errol bit his lips to contain his moan when Urduk skillfully stroked his COCK until the semi-hard COCK was fully erected. Errol trembled and tried to push back because he was afraid that he might wake Elduin up. Aitsuji, can we stop?
Look at your chat.
it's just three people. These three people are so thirsty. Like what the heck, guys?
There are three
Can
people
you
here.
continue?
There are three people here, but there are 18 people watching and not leaving. What does that
Can
tell
you
you?
can you continue by yourself?
Can I continue by myself? I mean, I technically could because it's a little bit more. You guys don't mind? They say, no, don't stop. They are coming live now. Who
Dang it.
did?
Okay, I will. Dang it. Eldritch. Erolis but Erolis but intentionally, or maybe unintentionally, or maybe intentionally grinded on Urduk's Siosike, and it made Urduk's Siosike hardened. Urduk started grinding his Siosike on Erolis, but but although they still wore their pants, the friction was enough to make them put in place.
Okay,
Oh
I'll help you out with
my
this
god.
line. I'll help you out with this line here.
Okay.
Uh, keep doing that. At least it feels good to write.
No, that's Urjuk. That's
Oh
Urjuk.
my god,
So
I'm sorry. Wait, you see the top?
yeah. Let me just say that line. um, keep doing that, Errol. It feels good, right? Continue.
No, no, it doesn't feel good. Haroliso denied, but his body couldn't lie.
Should I COCK as
Seriously,
well? his, CO,
seriously.
his COCK fully erected and started to leak pre-com. Your turn. I'm passing it back.
Urjuk was pleased when Errol started licking Prickham. He strung Errol's Yosuke and imbued magic on his hand, so his hand would feel warm and comfortable. I will not say that. Errol tried to hold his moan from time to time, but he was truly enjoying this. After a while, Errol's body trembled. I'm, I'm yeah, that. Urdek had a flash of mischievous thought, and he released his hand from Errol's COCK. Errol's body trembled. He was close to ejaculation, but he couldn't. Why? Errol asked desperately. Urdek gently kissed Errol's neck and said, "Whoa, my God, if you want to come, tell me that you love being pleasured with me. Tell Elduin that you love being pleasured by Ordok. Tell everything lascivious in front of your beloved Elduin, then I will let you see him. I will, I will never. Ordok started caressing the fully wrecked COCK, but the stimulation was not enough for Aerolith to actually ejaculate. Adonis bit his lower lip so he wouldn't say such a degrading thing, but the torment on his CLCK was getting crazier and crazier. In the end, Adonis submitted to Urduk's ton and yelled, I will not say this. I told you I will not say this because this is so good. Ah, I am blushing furiously.
Take a
Yes,
breath.
Michi, this is amazing. I mean, can you imagine me reading that?
I mean, you wrote that. What's so surprising?
Because when I'm writing it, I'm not like literally like, stuff.
Okay, for all you readers who are actually confused how BL authors write smexy scenes, we do it with a poker face and with a lot of drape. Because it's like watching porn on 0.25 speed and pausing every 2 seconds to
Yes,
zoom in on the nasty.
yes,
It's a total turn off.
yes,
When you read it, it's different.
indeed. Look at the chat. They are like waiting for for me to say that.
I know.
My God, guys! I mean, look at that snippet. Look at that last paragraph. I mean, the whole words. Do you really think I will read that?
Yeah, let me help you out. In the end, Eloise submitted to other dogs' taunt and yelled, I, I like being pleasured by other dogs. Arudoku immediately struck Erudisu Siyosike again and said, Continue. Here, I love it when Arudoku is playing with my nipple. I love it when Arudoku rubs my Siyosike. I love it when Arudoku grinds his Siyosike on my butt. Ah, perfect. Arudoku said. He quickened the tempo of his stroke, and Erudisu jolted a few times. Ah, Erudin, I'm sorry. Erudisu ejaculated a few times, and his cum was stained by Erudin's handsome face. Erudisu was breathing heavily.
Okay. I'm connected back again.
Okay, he collapsed on Eruduk's embrace. Eruduka grinned when he saw this. This has to be your voice, dude.
Which one? Which one?
The last one, the last line. Edo Green
Oh,
saw
like
this.
Urdu grins. Um, Urdu grinned when he saw this. You are mine, Erolive.
Ding! Break meter increases to 35%.
Yeah!
Yay!
What is this? Let's just end this now. Oh my god, what the heck? Guys, this is supposed to be swan reading, please. Please. If you. For real, guys, what the heck?
Yeah, I know, right? See, I'm such a good host. So you guys consider subscribing, and I still need people who donate to my Patreon because I use this money to actually unlock this chapter for reading. Okay, not even joking with that. And if you don't have Patreon, at least add to collections for my new work for Spirity as well. I joined, so yeah, it's not just your pupa, it's me also. I have Godfather's World.
Yeah.
You don't have to read it. There's bromance and not BL. I'm sorry.
Please read mine though.
Yeah, you read his, but just add mine to collection. It's okay. I don't need real readers. I just need collections. All right, so a Q&A session. So I think it's enough fan service for tonight. People are dying. The pride has been destroyed. The sanity is lost. The brain cells are doomed.
I'm done.
And I still have to teach your beloved pupa to actually, yeah, I need to teach your pupa to set up Patreon so that he can give you the kind of voice recordings, you know?
My god. Yeah, I mean, for money, I mean, it's okay. I will stay studying twice or three times.
Oh, thank you, Daralu. So yeah,
Thank you,
right.
Daralu.
Is
Thank you,
there?
everyone.
Oh my gosh, is there anyone who has questions before we actually end the stream for real? Yeah, so it's like the, normal YouTuber stuff. Sub to this, sub to that, Then after that, get my collections and, at Godfather's World, at Pupa's Work, the Raven. Not this one. Okay, let me get the actual one now. It's like, guys, yeah, this one is a smart kind of content. So if you like it, and like maybe I don't know, if Pupa gets his new work, The Raven Loves the Black Swan, into like what top 50s, we can do this again. Pupa's dignity is
Yes.
non-existent. What?
Hear me first. If I'm going to the top 50 because of Black Swan, then I will read the whole entire chapter that you want for for this quick transmigration. So like any part of the chapter, I will recreate it. No, I mean in voice, of course. That is if I can actually enter top 50 with Swan.
You heard it? You guys heard it? Bring all your out accounts, vote daily, steal your sister's phone, create an account, and start stoning him, okay? Like mad. Understood?
Yes, totally. Oh my god, that should be Patreon only. Pardon.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me and Pupa. So I had a lovely session. This has been an eye opener most of the time because I don't even know how I dealt with this. I was like so fucking nervous. I was like, oh my god, there are like 5 people waiting. I've never had that kind of attention. And then you guys are like 18 all the way, steady up. Oh god, you guys are the best. Thank you for
Someone
the
recorded
subscription.
this. Like, holy crap, guys.
Yeah, they are recording this. Yeah, they can clip this. They can make it mobile phone stuff and they can sell it to all your other fans because they were here first.
No, you should pay for my OnlyFans first or like Patreon.
Yeah, okay, so that's it. Thanks for joining. We gotta go right now. Pupa is not written anything. So yeah, so we're gonna end this right now. Thanks a lot for joining. I'll see you guys next time. There's a scheduled host as well. For another writer, so I'm not very sure. Yeah, but if you guys want to see Pupa become a regular with me, yeah, just let us know. We can arrange. We can definitely arrange, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, we'll try.
Yes.
We'll try. Yeah, we're both like hardcore BL fans, so there's no limits to what we can talk about, except for
Yeah.
ratings.
But guys, please vote for Raven because I work hard for it. But if you like the Run a Boyfriend one, it will have a 2 chapters update soon, so you can vote it later. If you guys can vote which one. I mean, the Black Swan or the Run a Boyfriend. Both are WSA entry. Thank you.
Okay, and last but not least, a shout out to Resurgent. If you're still lurking here, please change your review to
Yes.
5 stars, or else
Yes,
you'll get
please.
spammed.
Star.
Mm,
5 stars, guys, please.
okay. All right, so that's all for tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you guys next stream. Bye bye.
Bye bye.